shit. Hey, 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 everybody. Guess what? It is I once again, your insane disappearances guy with another exciting head scratching, even though I got a bald head, episode of Insane Disappearances. But tonight, or this morning, gonna gonna switch it up a little bit. Not gonna be doing nothing about insane disappearances, but I'm going to do a reaction to Tom MacDonald's newest video called The System. Man, let me tell you, I actually watched it a couple of weeks ago when a friend of mine told me about it, and when I watched it, I was completely blown away because after the last two videos that I made a reaction about, this one blew my mind because the stuff that he spoke on and how Nova Rockefeller did the video was a complete masterpiece because everything that he talked about was straight up truth. But it's a truth that people hear about, but they're still not listening because it's still happening and we are not doing anything to stop it. Want to know why? Because some of us don't think that we have free will. Some of us think that we can't do anything about it. Here's the problem. As they divide us, we don't come together to stop them. We have to come together as a human race, not as black people, white people, Puerto Rican people, polka dot people, whatever. Okay? Every region on this plane has to come together as one and blow them out. Not blow them out of the water, but stop them from doing what they're doing so we can get our free will back and our life back. Now, I want to touch on a couple of things that he talked about. First thing was the indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. See, there's a programming that was set in place a very long time ago. And the stuff that we have been bombarded with for generations has become one heck of a program that we were born into. So, yeah, we are born into a program, where we are indoctrinated about everything. Now, the part where he says no matter what side we pick, it's still going, to lose when it comes to voting. That basically that's what he's saying is like no matter what side you pick, you're still gonna lose. So that means, when it comes to voting for the right president, it's not gonna matter because they're all getting paid by the same team. Okay? I'm just saying. See, that's why I don't vote. I'm not telling anybody that. Now, he also said they will make you stupid with the curriculum, and if that doesn't work, we'll make you watch the news. See, I've always said that education alone blocks natural intelligence. The education that we receive is taught or given or whatever is being brainwashed into our brains. Instead of us just learning naturally, we are taught education. We are taught how to do everything. We also think that we have to be taught things in order to learn something. No, we don't. Nobody teaches me how to do my job. I do my job my way. Just saying. And there's also the part where he says, get a job you can't stand just so you can buy some cancer food. Now, everybody gets a job they can't stand. One thing I realize is that no human should be over any other human. That means a supervisor, a manager, whatever. To me, a manager or a supervisor, they get paid to be the title that they are, like supervisor or manager. That doesn't mean that they're our supervisor or our manager, because if that's the case, naturally, they'd be our boss outside of work. So they're only our boss when we're inside of a box that we are being locked in to work for 8 hours or more every day for the next 30 years, missing out on our children literally growing up. And with them, it's the same thing because they're in school for 8 hours a day, every day for the next 4 years. And then they go off to another school to be brainwashed again. So we miss out on our children's lives all because of that bull crap. You know? So it is what it is. Now, he also said schools do not have, well, one guy on a show on a video that was where they were it was a reaction video where they were talking about how schools do not have to be reformed. My thing is, it wouldn't work because, either way, like I said, education that they brainwash us with blocks natural intelligence. The only intelligence we get is created intelligence. So, and sometimes I feel like it's forced on us because they make it sound like we have to get that type of education in order to survive in the world that they created for us. Now, the part where it says democracy makes you think that you can have a right to choose. No. You want to know why? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, hold on, let me get some better light here. Let me go somewhere else where you can see my face because I'm looking kind of dark. There we go. Okay. So, what he was saying, basically what he's saying is when you really don't, like I said, it really doesn't, because free will was replaced with freedom. AKA, you are dumb if you think you do have free will, which you actually do. So, and see, my thing about that, freedom is actually put on paper, okay? And what we have freedom of. Why do we have to be told what type of freedom we have? Okay? We don't have to be told or taught that we have freedom and what we have freedom to do. That's ridiculous. See, my thing is, if you have free will, we have free will. Okay, let me just break it down what free will is. It's a father-given right, number one. And he gave us free will to do as we wish and have a right to choose, and to have a right to choose. All right. Now, as long as we're not using that free will to harm another living creature on purpose and or emotionally, even if they were to get hurt by you using your free will to do whatever, as long as you're not doing it on purpose, there's no consequence to that. But see, the other people don't know that. So let's just say you do something, they don't like it. You say, well, I wasn't doing it on purpose. They're going to be like, well, how do I know that? I don't know, you were just lying or whatever. But see, not everybody knows about free will or the full extent of free will. They only know about freedom, like freedom to do this, freedom to do that. Okay, first of all, freedom is very limited. It only goes as far as that little brown piece of paper that sits underneath that glass dome at the White House. Because I've been to the White House when I was in school, because they used to have class trips where you go to the Mint, you go to a model of Lincoln's house, where there's a big dip in the floor, and then right there in the center of the floor or in one of the rooms, there's a big old glass dome of the pillow that he died on, which still had blood in it. So like I said, it's ridiculous. But anyway, let's see what else. Give me 1 second here. Now, from what I was saying before, or not before, but what I was saying before I started the video, especially if they control everyone with the word freedom, like I said, which is very limited, which I also said. But anyway, I already said that probably. Move on to the part where he says, welcome to the system. Everybody's a victim. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It hates you all. Okay, so when you have people who vote for a certain president, people have to realize the Democratic side and the Republican side, they're all being paid by the same people who call themselves a government. Okay. Now, if you really look at the video, look at the fact that he was wearing a black suit. He had red eyes. He's putting himself in the place of the ones controlling everything from behind that curtain that needs to come down. Darkness. Okay. That's all I have to say about that. Let me see. Now, he also said, here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Finding, wait a minute. Okay, that was a typo. It said, here inside the system, violence is a symptom. That was a typo. I can't remember exactly what it said, but somehow everyone is wrong. Well, yeah, if you vote for either side, they're going to divide you by making you become a Democrat or a Republican as far as the ideal way of how this country is supposed to work. Now, I'm not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican or independent. I'm me, okay? I choose to live my life the way I want to. And nobody can stop me from doing that because guess what? I have free will to do as I wish and I have a right to choose, which I will do. And I will choose whatever the fuck I want, whether they like it or not. So, anyway. And I mean every word of that. Trust me. Now, let's see what else. Oh, okay, this is what I said earlier. Basically, the system owns everything on our plane, which they do. They created everything. It's like we live on a huge monopoly board. So, get that in your head. We are living on a huge monopoly board. Or a plane size monopoly board, I'll put it like that. So, like I said, also said, so they don't care what we are fighting for, which they don't, because they own everything. They own everything that we obtain to have. Okay, that's part of the programming and the system. Okay, we obtain things in a system-like way instead of us doing it in a natural way. Let's see, what else? Let me see. They literally make the money by us handing. Oh yeah, they literally. I love this part. They literally make money by us handing it to them by paying our taxes, paying our mortgage, our rent, etc. Think about it. In order for us to do anything or to have anything, we have to have government backing. Okay? And guess what? That costs money. So, in order to buy a house, what we got to do? We got to pay for it. That money goes straight back to the government so that it can say that, oh, well, they paid their mortgage, now they can keep their house. You don't pay your mortgage, guess what? You lose it and they take it away from you. Like I said, this stuff is crazy. But this guy right here on YouTube, oh my gosh, he is, he knows a lot more than people give him credit for. We need to pay attention to that. We can't just listen to what the man says. We have to get it, okay? And we have to understand what he's saying. Once we get it, then understand it, we have to accept it. I accepted it a long time ago. So you, my friends on YouTube, my Facebook family of insane disappearances, you have to do the same, okay? Get what the man is saying, okay? Also, what you need to do is understand what the man is saying and then accept it as truth. Now, that's a fact because facts are created by unseen hands, okay? By the man, by the system. They create that crap. And there's also that part about the algorithm part. They create algorithms on YouTube to trend and all this other bullcrap to make you want to be famous, make you want to be popular. That takes you away from who you truly are. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to get paid by YouTube. I just want people to hear what I got to say, and hopefully what I have learned as far as the truth can be shared with all of you, my family. That's why I'm here, to give you nothing but the truth. Whether you want to believe, I won't say whether you want to believe it or not, but I do that so that you can wake up. And that's what he's doing too. Everybody plays a role in balancing everything out. Everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a path that they walk on that's blind. But guess what? Walking on that blind path, guess what? Father created that blind path for you. That means he's in control of it. And he's not going to put anything in that path to harm you, but he will have someone there to guide you along the way. And that's me. That's why the next time when I come out with my actual video, the next time you see me, I will be doing a video about the truth. Okay? That's what this whole thing is all about with me. Okay? I started off with the videos about people who are disappearing in national parks. That is a part of the truth. And what I tell you about what's happening is a part of the truth. But I am still learning as I go. So there is still things that even I don't know. But when I do get the knowledge, guess what? I'm going to share it with you, my family. Because I love you guys. And I want you guys to awaken. Even though some of you already are. Some of you are just very... There are some that are very open, and then there's some that are actually awake and woken. But see, everybody follows their own path. Okay, so everybody is right. It's just that our perceptions make us clash, even in the comment section. Oh, thanks, Juan Costello. Really appreciate that. Love your disappearances videos. Glad you're back. Yeah, I'm back, but not entirely. This is just a reaction video, but my actual video is going to blow everybody's minds. And I see the way I work by flowing with the moment itself. Okay? When the moment is right, that live comeback video is going to be a big one. And that's the only time I'm gonna post it is when the moment is right. Only I know when the moment is right. So that's why I want to create a video every once in a while so that you guys know that I'm still around. I'm still working on this new video that I got coming out. You know, I'm working with people. I'm talking with people. I'm gathering things together for my new video. It's going to be a whole new video. Same stuff, but the look of it, the format, everything is going to be completely professional by that time. You know, I got people helping me out. So, you know, it's going to be very, very good for you to watch. I just want to make sure everybody gets the truth. That's my goal. That's part of my role in all of this. Okay, so if you guys are listening right now, I know it's late, but hey, Insane Disappearances is always up. Insane Disappearances is always doing his thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing my thing, and by supporting Tom MacDonald, you need to listen to this man. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. I'm telling you. Love this man. Love his videos. Love his music. I love his words. He has a way of tweaking the right words so he can get the word out there. And his videos are only for the ones that get it. I'm one of the ones that do, and I hope you are too. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get off of here. It's late. So if you guys want to hit me up in the comment section below. See that little white thing right there? Right there. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I just want to say I love you guys so much, and I love the praise. And that's why I give you guys praise, because you guys put me on the map. And I want to make sure that I give you what you deserve. And that's nothing but the truth. No facts, but the truth. Like I said earlier, facts are created by man. Okay? So don't listen to it, because facts are filled with half-truths and whole lies. They do that to block you from the actual truth that's behind that curtain that we have to pull down. And I'm here to make sure that we all pull it down together. Not as blacks, not as whites, not as Puerto Ricans, not as anything else. But as the human race, as human beings, because that's who we truly are. Okay? That's part of our purpose, is to be human on a physical plane. That's what I believe, that's what I know, but everybody else has to get that. So I'm here to open the eyes of everybody who gets it. Okay, this is what these videos are for. These are only for the ones that get it. So I hope you guys are those people. So like I said before, like I always do it at the end of every video. Aloha, mahalo, and ahuiho. Peace out, everybody. Or should I say peace out, brother, and peace out, wahine. See you guys later. Don't worry, I'll be back. I promise. You know. Bye.